Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Midnight Serenade. One man, four names, one unforgettable show. Please welcome David Michael Elliot David.
It's David Michael Elliot David coming to you on a cyber-infused road. Good lovin', I got a truckload. How you doing tonight? How's it going, guys? You know what? I'm going to be upfront with you and tell you I'm going to wing this show because, the truth is I get into talking and it goes, I got to look at the clock. It's the only way I do it. Hey, listen, like, subscribe, share so I don't have to say this anymore. Let's get into talking about writing. Let's talk about writing. Are you writing anything now yourself? I'm not writing anything now myself because I'm in production. But I'm going to tell you something. I started wearing a cross, and the day I started wearing a cross, my life changed instantly. Any loneliness, any pain I felt, pain was gone, memory's still there, but the bottom line is I'm wearing a cross and it's right on my chest right now. And so what happens is I start to transform, and all of a sudden, I've always been a writer, but I've been a retired writer for a long time. And, I write down thoughts and stuff like that, and I can write anytime I want, but no one's paying me to do it, and I don't see any success in my future. So, it's sleeping. Upshot of the deal is I start writing. I recall the story from the guy that rejected it, the giving bowl, and I turn it into the fourth gift and I tie it into J.Loves. And the story grows. And the fourth gift, the message is the fourth gift is giving. And really think about it. Gold, frankincense, myrrh, what else could you give them? You give them something that isn't really a gift, it's a thought. The truth is, guys, I'm going to tell you something. Grace is the single thing that could tie all of humanity together. So the fourth gift is actually giving. I came up with that, but I didn't really tell you that. Okay, I started writing a five-story arc. The fourth gift, Mary's Reward, American Dreams, The Lucky Strikes, The Lost Years, and then I get into long form and I write The Measure of a Man, the story about rehabilitating an athlete who was corrupted by his grandfather and slightly corrupted by his father. And then I write Tyler, story about a hippie English teacher who teaches the coolest books, and she looks just like Tyler, the J.Loves spokesperson. Next thing you know, J.Loves contacts Tyler. Tyler becomes, or Samantha's the teacher, but she becomes Tyler and realizes that having everything in the world isn't necessarily what she wanted, and she ends up going back being a hippie English teacher. So the interesting thing about all of that was being transfixed for maybe 3 months. Now, here's the thing. I'm a devout guitar player, and for 3 months I was walking past my guitar going, "Do I am I ever going to even touch this again? Am I ever even going to play?" And the bottom line is after Tyler, my writing juices were done. But here was the real problem. Everything that I had written was meant to be visual. A video needs to be attached to virtually everything I've written. So now I'm back in producer mode. I've got to find people to make my dreams realities. Well, I find one guy, he takes advantage of me. 60 bucks, no big deal. I find another guy who gives me 90% of exactly what I dreamed. And the truth is, his religious, he was an agnostic. He just couldn't get out of the middle. And I sat there and said, you know what? I see that this would be an issue. Thank you for your gift. And I moved on. And those videos got me to another guy who actually did 27 videos with me. And by the time we got to the 27th video, I thought this guy's got to be a member of a cult. There's something very unusual going on here. I had to get away from him. And the thing that killed me was we're talking premium production. I mean, you'll see his work all over if you go looking for J.Loves stuff anywhere. So with that in mind, that was the writing experience. So now here I am in production. And what's amazing is I'm not sure. I think I've got 170 videos on YouTube in 47 days, and I'm broadcasting in 9 different languages. And all of my characters are, they're so well defined. But here's the interesting thing, all of my characters, Mantika is a wise man, but the truth is, I can't get anyone to watch him. So you know what? I turned him into Manny Cornfield. He's a wise man during the day, but he's a hard luck comic at night. Tyler. Tyler is a gorgeous girl, but you know what? The Algos hate girls in bikinis. And Tyler's a fashion model. She starts in one outfit, goes to another outfit, but you do get to see her beautiful body in a bikini. The Algos hate her. So the reality of it is now I've got to make Tyler grow up in front of the camera. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Now she's doing commercials where she's, being naive and you're getting a chance to love her. And then I've got Tyler Time, where she is going to become an AI character in her own reality show. By all means, search Tyler, Show Me the Love. Got to hear that song. The intro is gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Really proud of that. And it's going to be an exciting thing. So that's where it's at, man. I mean, I started writing, and then I moved into production. And through all of that, what happens is my music that I wrote 20 years ago is going to take on a life, and I'm sure one or two of them are going to pop because I'm an evergreen writer. I mean, the stuff doesn't go away. It's exciting to see that. And then let me just tell you, yesterday I'm working with ChatGPT on a very detailed picture of a life-size marionette, and it's so detailed that we have to do it in 4 pictures. So the upshot of the deal is, as it's coming together, I'm looking at it and I'm realizing, oh my God, not only is it going to be what it's going to be, but it's going to be a great Christmas card. And then 5 minutes later, not even, I realized his name is going to be Panikin Mayhem. And the truth is, it's going to be J.Loves playing Geppetto. And we're going to make Panikin Mayhem a little marionette. And he's going to grow up to be 5'10". And he's going to walk. He's going to become real. I'm going to do Panikin Mayhem. So now get this. That's another series I've got to nurse. This shit is killing me. Okay, cats, here's the trip. I've got another 30 seconds. Please show me a little love. I'm giving you everything I got. Writing is the deal we're going to go through. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. So like, share, subscribe. Check out Mona Lisa and the Laurel Canyon Love Band. Check out Elliot King and the Royals. And check out anything Jay loves. And look, grace recognizes grace. You're here, I'm here. It's a beautiful thing, and I'm going to stick this landing because at 8:37 I'm out. And 3, 2, 1. You get it. Guys, I love you. Bye.
You've just been serenaded by David Michael Elliot David. Sleep tight, and remember, grace recognizes grace.